Okay, so step 2 in modeling the hard stand areas for wind turbine in Civil 3D is to get the levels along each of these hard stand edge alignments. Now, typically the crossfall across the hard stand will be flat or maybe 1%. So what we need to do is we need to get levels graded out from the center line at one, do say 1% in this case. So the handiest way to do that is to create a dummy corridor in Civil 3D and pull the levels from that. So first of all, what we'll need to do is we'll need to create a dummy assembly to pull up to get those levels. So if you press Control and 3, we'll open your tool palettes, and we've got our list of assemblies. And if I go to just click here where they seem to overlap, and if I just go to, let me see, generic, that's Imperial, should have a metric ones here somewhere. Let's see, generic, there, metric. Okay, so I'm going to create an assembly with one of these, and we'll just apply a 1% crossfall across our dummy corridor. So I'm going to click on assembly first up here in the ribbon, create assembly. We'll just call this dummy 1%. Click OK. Insert your assembly marker, and off that then we're going to hang our sub-assembly. So link width and slope is the one I want to use. Click on link width and slope. In our properties here, we can set our width to say something like 50 meters, so just so that it extends wide enough to extend past the full width of the hard stand. Cross our slope is -1, and that's it. We just click on, let me see what side is that, that's left, so click on that, and then just change the side here to right, and that's it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to build a dummy corridor from that. So click on corridor here in the ribbon. Just going to call this dummy 1% as well. My alignment is my main central line alignment there. That's fine. Profile is my vertical. So my assembly is the dummy one. No target surface, and click OK. Click OK. And over here in plan, then there's my dummy corridor created, so you can see it there, extending good and wide past the edges of the outside edge of the hard stand. So what I want to do is I want to put a surface on that corridor so we can pull the levels from. So if you select your dummy corridor, click on corridor surfaces on the ribbon, click on this button here to create surface. I'm going to change the style to no display. The links I want to add in are the top ones, so click on that, and that should be it. You can add a boundary to this, but it won't matter in this case because we're not going to be pulling levels from outside the outside edge. So we can click OK. So now we've got a surface from our dummy corridor that grades out at 1% from the center line. So if we then create a profile along each of these edge alignments, hard stand edge alignments, so select your alignment in plan, click on surface profile, and then we've got that dummy corridor surface to sample. So just create it. We don't need to draw this, we just click OK, and then do the same for the other side, the left hand side of the hard stand. So click on the alignment, then click surface profile, select your dummy corridor surface, click add, and then click OK. So it's just created those profiles in the background. The next step then is to create our assemblies for the hard stand area. So we're going to be applying assemblies along these left and right edges of the hard stand. Okay, so that's step 3.